Hello, everybody out there. Rock's biggest night of 2019 is finally here. Welcome to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame official red carpet induction ceremony pre-show. Thank you to Hilton Hotels and Citi for presenting this year's live stream show. I'm your host, Carrie Keagan. We're here at Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, waiting for the class of 2019 to arrive, along with the presenters and special guests. Are you guys ready to rock? Because I know I am. Thank you so much to everybody for tuning in. Let's get started. We're here now until 6:45 p.m. The induction ceremony kicks off at 7 p.m., and you can see highlights on the Rock Hall's social pages all night long. Now, let's get to the artists that are being inducted tonight. The Cure, Def Leppard, Janet Jackson, Stevie Nicks, Radiohead, Roxy Music, and the Zombies. Are you guys excited? I'm excited for the 34th annual induction ceremony presented by Klipsch Audio. Now, joining me here is Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Museum CEO, Greg Harris. Hi, Greg.
Hello.
Nice to see you.
My pleasure. It's great to be back here at Barclays Center.
So we did this last year, and we had a lot of fun.
We did. You know, last year we were in Cleveland.
Yes, it was a lot colder. It was a lot rainier.
That is true. We're getting none of that here. I see a little sunshine outside. I saw fans queued up outside. Things are rolling. It's going to be a great concert tonight, and everybody can watch it on April 27th on HBO.
I'm not waiting till September. It's not happening.
Good call. But you know, it's really exciting to see these artists coming together, bands that haven't played together in years, joining each other and getting on stage and just tearing it up.
Is that what makes this night special for the fans?
I think it does. I think that it's a chance for fans to remember where they were when they first heard these bands, what it meant in their life. And you think about the eras that are covered here. You've got Roxy Music, you've got The Cure, you've got Def Leppard, you have the Zombies and Stevie Nicks. All of these bands have great followings, and you just think about where were you when you first heard that band and that song? Where were you when you first heard The Cure?
I was in my friend's car, and he put on the CD, and I went, what is that magical sound? And nothing sounds like The Cure. Nothing else sounds like, and sorry you guys, I got to go to the rehearsals yesterday, and when you hear these guys, like all these bands that are playing tonight, it's so special and so wonderful to see them when they're being inducted right now. So this is like one of the most important days of their life.
Well, it is. This isn't an award for having one hit song. You know, this isn't just a soundtrack. This is a lifetime achievement. It's for impact and influence, this incredible body of work. There's a longevity to it. And what happens with the artist is they feel that, but they really feel it just before they go up to make their speech. Geddy Lee tells the story of, for years they were eligible, they finally got in, and they sort of took it easy getting in. They're kind of cool about it. And as he was standing there waiting to get to the lectern, he thought, wow. And he thought of his parents. He thought of his bandmates. He thought of his life in rock and roll. He thought of being a fan, and he said it hit me. And these bands will be enshrined forever at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland, and the fans can come and enjoy it right in our Hall of Fame.
Okay, so tell me what the difference is. How are these two related? You got the museum in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Obviously, everybody assumed that the show was going to be in Cleveland this year, but it's in New York. We're in Brooklyn right now.
It is. So the show has been in New York, in Cleveland. We alternate years. And the ceremony itself happens here tonight, but the actual Hall of Fame with the plaques and the exhibits and all of the education programs and activities, that's in Cleveland. So the museum's in Cleveland. You can watch it on HBO. You can come see the museum, see the new inductees exhibit. It's going to be open up all summer long, and that's the place that we commemorate them. The museum is now 24 years old. We've had 12 million people come to Cleveland to see it.
Wow.
12 million fans.
I was one of those 12 million, by the way. The museum is epic. If you are a music fan, it's heaven.
It really is. You know, there's a lot of great museums in the world. I feel that this is the museum that tells our story. This is the music we all grew up with. It's the music that taught us how to think, how to wear our hair, what to believe in. And you know what? It gave us a lot of hope and power. And this is the museum that does that. And I believe it's the greatest museum in the world because of that. It's our museum.
Now, can you give us a little hint about some of the things that the artists have donated to from the presenter or the inductees this year?
Yeah, you know, in the new inductee exhibit, which we opened a couple days ago, as you look around, our goal is to sort of tell the artist's story by connecting with iconic pieces. What that means for Stevie is there's some incredible shawls and sort of those long flowing dresses that are just perfect for her. You'll recognize them from some of her videos. There's a Brian Ferry suit that is this amazing sequin suit that you'll also recognize, kind of like your suit tonight.
May I borrow it?
Absolutely. And the Zombies, you know, their sound...
Who are walking down the red carpet right now. They've just arrived.
And their sound is defined by that great organ. That's what's on exhibit. It's the one.
You have the organ?
Yeah, it's the one. So fans can connect with that. For Janet, we have things from Rhythm Nation, which are incredible. And that's only one gallery in this museum. We have the whole history of rock and roll in this museum. So Beatles, Stones, Elvis, the Supremes, James Brown, the Clash, the Stooges, Patti Smith, it's all there.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I can't wait to come back.
Yeah, well, come back anytime. We'd love to have you. The inductions will be there next year, but tonight's the night to celebrate these new inductees, to experience this music, and to be with other fans that feel the same way we do.
Like completely awestruck right now because the Zombies are walking down the red carpet. This is so great. Greg, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Enjoy the show. Congratulations on yet another amazing year.
Thank you very much. And thanks for sharing this with everybody through this feed. And we're really proud of this class. We're proud of the museum. We hope people visit us out in Cleveland and they can connect with these artists there all year long.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Have fun. All right, you guys, 50 years ago tonight, March 29th, 1969, their song Time of the Season went #1 on Cashbox Top 100 Singles. I am going to ask them what it feels like to be here right now, 50 years later. This is such a special night for not only the Zombies and the rest of the inductees, but also for the fans. I mean, the thing that's the most special about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is that it celebrates the love that the fans give to their favorite artists. And I can see the smiles on the Zombies' face right now. You know that they are enjoying every second of this.
Yeah, we can. There we go. Hey guys, straight ahead, please. And right down here. Down the street. One more.
Can you go back to the beginning? Hello. How are you? Give me a hug.
Fine.
Oh, it's so nice to meet you guys. Hi, 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 hi. Mwah. Congratulations. Hi. Come in here. Hi. Mwah. Great to see you. Hello. Hello. Mwah. Oh, you got here. Come on both sides of me.
Okay.
Whoever's talking the most, sit next to me. And that's our camera, so we're going to be saying hi to everybody out there. You guys, the Zombies! 50 years ago, you guys had your first top 100 single.
It wasn't the first one.
It wasn't the first one.
Second.
Tell me everything. Tell me
But
everything.
let me tell you that it was on this very day, 50 years ago, that Time of the Season was published in Cashbox as being the #1 record in the nation. To this day, March the 29th, 1969. Which is pretty crazy.
Now,
We
50.
had #1 1964, before that. She's not there.
I wasn't there. Now, what does it feel like to be here? You're being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame 50 years later. That must feel pretty amazing.
It's absolutely incredible. I'm finding it hard to believe, to be absolutely honest. It's a bit dreamlike, but it's a wonderful, wonderful honor, and we're all really, really pleased to be here.
Is there anything, is there one person or one thing that you could not have been here without?
Each and every one of us, I think, because we are a family, we are friends, all our wives, everybody who surrounds us, our management, and the fans, of course.
And we do miss our guitarist, Paul Atkinson, who died a few years ago, so we miss him. So there's 4 of the original 5 here.
Well, you know, I have to say as well that if the revolution in rock and roll had not started in 1956 with Elvis and the extraordinary difference that made to so many musicians in the UK, it was like a magical moment. And without Elvis starting that foundation, none of us, I don't think any of these groups would be here.
I think you're probably right about that. Also, you're welcome on behalf of America.
Well, thank you very much. I've waited 50 years for that.
Things come to those who wait.
Did you get any of your moves from him?
No. We're nowhere near as good in that department as he was. He was a one-off. He was unique.
But he did have our records on his jukebox.
Well, that must have felt really cool.
Crazy, isn't it?
Right?
Yeah.
At the time, though, we found out later that he had them on there.
Who told you?
Told Rod, an Irish DJ told him.
Until 1999, I was doing an interview with an Irish DJ, and I was just spouting away and saying, you know, about first hearing Elvis and everything. And I told him about the time when we all walked up to Elvis's Graceland in '65, knocked on the door, and said, and his father came to the door. And we said, "Hello, is Elvis in with us? Elvis from England?" And he said, he loves you guys, but and I thought, well, that was just hospitality. And I was telling this story, and the Irish DJ said, I'm going to stop you there. He said, I am an Elvis freak. I can't believe you didn't know he had 3 of your records on his jukebox. Isn't that cool?
That's amazing. Sure is. Okay, but not as amazing as obviously being inducted into the Hall of Fame. This means more than that.
Yeah, indeed.
It's a kind of a validation of our careers, really, and for everyone who's been inducted today. You know, it's a recognition from the industry and from our peer group, from our musicians, is the most important thing, that they've noticed and they've respected the things that we've done. And so it's a wonderful, wonderful experience.
Is there anyone that's already been inducted that you're friends with or fans of?
Oh, fans of most of the people here. I think it's fantastic that 5 English bands, you know, Radiohead, The Cure, Roxy Music, Def Leppard. Yeah, we're fans of all of them. It's just it's so great to be, you know, within this family. And there's going to be a jam at the end of the evening. And we had a little rehearsal this afternoon, and it was great. I saw Brian May standing on the side of the stage, and I haven't seen him for about 40 years, but I remember the last long conversation I had with him when we were with my second band, Argent, when we were in the States in 1972, I think it was, and it's just great, you know, meeting up with these guys again.
You're having a little mini reunion today.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Did you guys see Bohemian Rhapsody?
Great film. Fantastic film. I love it.
It was
I saw
pretty
it in
great.
the plane over last time.
Which one was the film?
Bohemian Rhapsody. Did you see it?
Great, yes,
Great.
really good,
Happy in
yes.
tears, of course, but then anything does these days.
Steady on, you're breaking down here.
Now, do you guys have any holy shit moments from your career? I'm sure there's more than one.
Well, the one that I can remember is when Chris was told quite recently that someone from our early days, within an administrative capacity, had ripped us off for £2 million in the 60s. So it's quite a lot of money, isn't it, really?
That would have been a lot of money back then.
In the 60s, can you imagine? It would have serviced the national debt of most of England, I think.
I mean, at least it would have gotten us another house.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you like how I'm now in the band?
We're still looking for it.
Oh, good. I'm right here.
on the positive side, I can remember in 1964, Christmas 64, 65, we arrived in this country with a national #1. She's Not There. I mean, we were 18 and 19 years old. Yeah. What better introduction to a country as a musician than to arrive with the #1 national record? So that was a wonderful, wonderful experience. I'll never forget that.
Yeah.
Where did you guys hear it on the radio for the first time when you landed? Like, is that how it all played out?
Well, we heard it for the first time in the States, of course, and it was like, I remember seeing footage of the Beatles when they said, listen, we're on the radio over here. And I can't tell you how much of a magic land America was for all us fledgling English groups. It really was. And then to hear, turning over a station, and it's on the other station as well, because it was the #1 record. It was just like a dream.
Were you driving down the street with the convertible? This is how I picture everyone listening to their very first song. You know, like that.
I think we turned it up. That's for sure.
We came into New York, and because it's magic land to us, then it was 1964, and then we played at Murray the K's Brooklyn Fox with all those great American artists like Patti LaBelle, Chuck Jackson, the Shirelles. It was quite a birth for us, really, coming from England.
They really took, we thought, oh my God, they're going to think that, who are these, 5 skinny young English kids that are 18 years old, they're going to...
Yes, that's hard to imagine now.
Whippersnappers, all of them, still.
But they took us to their hearts, honestly, it was great. And I remember Patti LaBelle having loads of conversation with us after each time we played and saying, you've got to check out this new kid on the block. She's called Aretha Franklin, and introduced us to the music of Nina Simone and all this. And we were in heaven, actually. It was such an education, wasn't it? It was great.
Well, I can't tell you how happy I am for you guys.
Thank you very
Congratulations on your induction this year.
Thank you.
I'm very much looking forward to your performance, so get in there and rehearse.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. All right, you guys, just a little tip before you plan your next rockstar-worthy vacation. Did you guys know that you can get the lowest price and free perks when you book at Hilton.com or on the Hilton app? I think you should go and take a look at our red carpet partner, Hilton.
I used to book my hotel room on those travel sites, but there was always a catch. Like somehow you'd wind up getting less. But now I book at Hilton.com and I get all these great perks. I got to select my room from the floor plan.
Very nice.
I know, I'm good at picking stuff. Free Wi-Fi, laptop by the pool is a bold choice, and the price match guarantee.
How do you know all this? You like some magical Hilton fairy?
It's just here on the Hilton app. Just available to the public, so. Book at Hilton.com and get the Hilton price match guarantee. If you find a lower rate, we match it and give you 25% off that stay. We match it and give you 25% off that stay.
Did you know that Citi Entertainment gives you access to more than 10,000 events and exclusive experiences? Tonight's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony is just one of them.
Baby, I'm not even in the gown. The only thing you have to say is
And we're back at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony pre-show. Susanna Hoffs is walking the red carpet. We're going to be talking to her in a second. She's actually going to be inducting the zombies who we just talked to. Aren't those guys great? I had so much fun with them. All right, you guys, we're gonna have a little trivia video for you guys. This is gonna be fun. All right, since you're all super fans, we're gonna hit you with some classics of 2019 trivia. So the rules are simple. We're gonna give you a question about one of tonight's inductees, and you'll have 25 seconds to answer in the comments. So good luck, and you can just like help each other figure out the answers. I don't care if you cheat, doesn't matter. It's just not that serious. Trivia, man, it's gonna be fun. And we're waiting for Susanna Hoffs. She's right here on the red carpet. She's looking so cute. Susanna's from the Bangles. You guys all know that already. I don't have to remind you. She's going to be inducting the Zombies later tonight. We're going to ask her why she's such a big Zombies fan. Here she comes. Hi, Susanna. How are you? It's great to see you. Hi. Mwah. Hi. Come on in. We're talking to the universe out there.
Oh, the universe.
These are all the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame fans.
Oh, great. I love that.
So excited. Okay, this year's class is amazing.
Yeah.
Are you, obviously you're a Zombies fan, but are you fans of anyone else?
Everyone. Everyone. Yeah. I mean, Brian May is, I think he's inducting Def Leppard, and we were all at Slane Castle, the festival in 1986 together. So it's been kind of a mini reunion.
That's fantastic. I want to be there when all of these moments happen. I just want to be a fly on the wall. I'm sure these guys want to too. So, okay, how did you become a fan of the Zombies?
Oh, well, it starts from the very beginning. It's like...
so when you were an egg?
No, not quite that. Little girl in the backseat of my mom's station wagon. They were on the radio, and I was like... transformed by their music.
Do you remember what song it was?
It was in 1964. They had two hits, which were "Tell Her No" and "She's Not There," and it was those two songs.
They're so good.
Yeah, so good.
Did you have a mini crush on Colin? Come on.
Of course. Who doesn't?
He's still so cute.
Seduced by that voice. I mean, it's like probably the most seductive voice in radio and on record.
So how did you get approached to be the inductor today?
Well, apparently the Zombies had put me on their list.
Have you been friends with them? How do you know them? Tell me the story.
I just, when they started touring a few years ago more frequently, I just got invited. I can't remember. I think their manager invited me. And I met them that night, and now I've been to every show that they've done in LA. And I've gotten to know what incredible human beings they are. Not just insanely great musicians, brilliant songwriters, but great people.
Yeah, they're really nice guys.
Yeah, they are. They really are.
Tell me what's happening with the Bangles. Is there any news you want to give us?
Well, the Bangles are part of a Paisley Underground reunion record, which were these bands that we played in the clubs with in LA back in the early 80s when we were just starting out. And so we've kind of all covered each other's songs, so we have that. It's called 3x4. And I'm working on a solo record, and we have a couple Bangles shows also coming up.
It's fantastic. Yeah. Good, so I'll be at all of those, and hopefully all the Zombie members will be there too.
I hope so.
This will be wonderful.
Yeah, we're one big happy family.
Thank you so much for stopping by. Say bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We have Chris Isaac on the red carpet right now. Hi, Chris. How are you? Hello. Wow. Nice to see you. You look snazzy.
Thank you. I clean up.
Yeah, you do. This blue is really, really nice on you. Look, explain all the tie-pins.
You know, I just didn't want my tie taken off and going anywhere.
Because it's super windy outside
it could
today.
Be, you know what I was doing before I came here?
No.
I was walking a Maltese dog. So, yeah, my manager's got a Maltese, and I was in charge of taking care of the dog.
You should have made that your red carpet accessory. I'm just saying.
Usually I come out here and I bring Rodney with me. He's almost 16 now, so I let him rest tonight.
And his name is Rodney.
Yeah, Rodney. He's awesome.
Is he named after somebody?
Rodney Strong, the wine.
Oh, very nice. Yeah. I was thinking Rodney Dangerfield, but fine.
Him too.
Okay, so who are you the biggest fan of that's being inducted tonight?
Well, there's everybody tonight deserves it, but I'm friends with Stevie Nicks and...
Well, aren't you lucky?
And Def Leppard, and I mean, how many times do you get to see Stevie Nicks and Def Leppard on the same night?
Never. Like never ever. This might be the only time it will ever happen in history.
Pour some sugar on it. Yeah.
Did you bring any? Because we can.
I'm ready.
Oh wait, in that case, I just start throwing sugar cubes at you.
It's gonna be. It's just. I've been talking to people, and I've kind of been hearing the stories about how everybody's getting ready for this, and it's hilarious to me that these people that I think of as legends, that they're nervous.
I mean, it's kind of a big deal.
And it's kind of sweet, though, isn't it, that like, Stevie's nervous. I go, she's Stevie Nicks. What's she got to be nervous?
That just proves that she understands what kind of a big deal this is.
Yeah, it is.
It means something. It's important.
And there's also something, and I'm here for another reason also, is that they told me there's a rule that a lot of people don't realize, that if somebody doesn't show up to pick up their award, or they don't have somebody designated to pick up an award, that it's a possibility I could get the award at the last minute.
Oh my God. Okay, we're all waiting.
You know, like, hey, you never know. Could be.
All right, well, if anyone doesn't show up, we know who our new winner is. Yes, we're inducting you regardless.
Good to see you. You look
nice
gorgeous.
to see you too. Thank you so much.
Mwah.
Have fun.
Ciao.
Thank you. All right, you guys, we have Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis on the red carpet here at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Hello, how are you?
Good.
Great to see you. Hi, how are you? Come here. We'll get you over here. We need to keep you on camera.
Okay.
We're celebrating Janet Jackson tonight.
We
I'm
are.
so happy.
We are too.
I mean, this is what happens every year. Every year somebody goes, well, I thought she was either already inducted or it's about damn time.
Right.
Which one are you in?
Well, it's about damn time. It's definitely good, but I do believe that, timing happens when it's supposed to happen, but she's well deserving.
She is such a role model to women right now. I had to go back obviously and like relive and relove all of her music just for this day, and it's when you start to realize how much of an influence she had on me and all the girls that I know. You can't say that about everybody. That's pretty special. And you guys know her, you know more than I do, so tell me what kind of an influence you think she's had.
She's an amazing woman for one. That's absolutely. And the talent is like none other, So
I would agree. And I think that what she's done is she's always put whatever she was feeling in her life, she put it in lyrics and she put it out there. And that was really the important thing to me in her maturation. When we met her, she was just turning 18. And
she was just a baby.
Yeah, she was, but she was starting off on life, and that was her journey, and she was moving out on her own, and that's how Control happened. Was we just took things that were happening in her life, and said, well, that's what the album should be. Let's write about that, and it's a theme.
You literally took control of it.
and that was sort of the idea going forward with each of the albums, is kind of wherever she was at in her life and whatever she was feeling, lyrically and musically, that's where she went. And she had obviously influences from a whole lot of different musics that she grew up with, from musicals when she was a little kid to obviously, growing up in a musical family, but obviously from soul music, from rock music, from all of those things. And the fun thing was being able to put all of those elements and genres into the music that we did. And it's fantastic.
And here we are inducting her finally into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah, awesome.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank
It was
you.
really, really nice to see you. Have fun tonight.
Oh, it's going to be a great time.
I'll be screaming the loudest.
Okay,
so,
good. That'll be you.
yeah, that'll be me. Thank you so much. And we have The Cure coming right now on the red carpet. This is basically a moment that I've been waiting for my entire life. So if I faint, just know that we are living this together. Everybody is shaking hands and saying hi. Oh my God, and Def Leppard just got to the red carpet as well. Yes. Hi. How are you? Great to meet you. Mwah. Hi, Carrie. How are you?
Carrie, I'm very well.
Hello. Hi. Come on in. Hi. How you doing? Mwah. Nice to meet you. Hi. Hello. How are you? Great to meet you. Hi. Mwah. Come on in. Hello. Hello. Hi, I'm Carrie. How are you? Mwah. All right, you guys spread out so we get all of you. I want all of you right here. I'm having The Cure right here. Thank you so much. Congratulations. This is a huge deal, not only for you, but for me. I'm so happy to finally see you guys and induct you into the Hall of Fame. How does this feel?
Unexpected.
Really? You didn't think it would ever happen?
Personally, no. But I didn't give it a great deal of thought, so it's not entirely the answer you're looking for.
No, it's fine. If it was a surprise, that's honest and wonderful. How does it feel?
Yeah, no, it feels great. If my mother was alive, she'd have painted it on the front of the house by now, so, that would have been good. No, to me, it was very unexpected. My wife told me, and I thought, I've got a surprise, she said. I went, oh, am I going to be a dad again or something? That was what was going through my mind.
Different kind of surprise.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
How do you guys feel about being inducted into the Hall of Fame?
Well, it's a bit of a surprise. It came out of blue. Yeah.
It's not a surprise to me. I feel like this should have happened a long time ago.
I'm not surprised at all that the band The Cure has been inducted, but it's just strange that we're all kind of been put together. There was a little bit of toing and froing about deciding who would get in. I don't know whose job that was, but
But it feels good. Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy. But it feels pretty weird to me.
Well, hopefully that weirdness will subside. You're going to start to feel the warmth of the crowd yelling at you, and then you'll realize that this means a lot to us.
Well, that's what I actually really like about this. I think for me, it's like vindication for Cure fans. You know, that's what I'm really happy about.
I feel like I've been celebrating this for a really long time. When I first heard you guys, it was like the clouds opened, and there was never a sound that sounded like that ever before, and probably ever since.
Say that to everybody.
No, it's not.
Can you save that one?
Anybody that knows me knows I am a huge Cure fan, and I have been. Japanese Whispers is my favorite album, and I'm so happy that you guys are here. Where is Robert? He's not here. He's not standing here.
Oh, has he been inducted as well?
Oh, maybe they didn't invite him.
I'm sure he'll be here.
Would that be weird?
I'm sure he's coming.
He'll arrive. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much. Congratulations. Well deserved. Thank you for making my life awesome. We'll see you guys inside.
Thank you for thinking.
Thank you so much. All music fans know that how you listen to music, it matters. So Klipsch Audio has been delivering the ultimate audio experience for over 70 years. So let's take a look at more from the induction ceremony sponsor.
Designed and engineered in the USA, Klipsch has been delivering the ultimate audio experience with the latest technology for over 70 years. Klipsch premium loudspeakers and headphones. Your world could sound so much better.
And we have Def Leppard on the red carpet. They're about to come over.
I'd like to go in here.
This is a pretty epic moment, you guys. Hi, Joe. Yeah, come on in, come on in. We're live and everybody's watching, and they've been waiting for you.
Here we are.
Hi.
Hi,
hello,
how are you?
hello, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
How are you? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too, thank you.
Oh, how are you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this is...
Shall I go over there?
Yeah, sure, if you want to.
Uncomfy or what?
No, I don't mind. I don't mind being flanked by you guys. It's really fine for me. Yeah.
Flank you very
Well,
a good,
flank you.
A good flanking.
Yeah. This is a wonderful. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my God, I'm so happy. So I saw you guys on this last tour. I think it may have been one of your last shows in LA.
Yeah, it was.
Right?
Well, the last two were in LA, yeah.
And that was a really happy moment. Yep, thank you. And now I'm hoping that everyone out there, when they finally see this show, they're going to experience what I experienced, and that's just pretty much epic awesomeness.
Thank you.
Yes,
That's really
you're
cool.
very welcome.
Cheers.
So thank you for being Def Leppard all this time, and welcome to the induction of the Hall of Fame. How does this feel for you guys?
It's amazing because, you know, we've been a band for 42 years. This lineup's been together for 26. And to be in the same club as Elvis and the Beatles and the Stones is not a bad thing, is it?
And Queen.
Queen, of
Oh,
course.
hi, Brian May.
Yeah.
Oh, just that guy's over there.
This is our friend Brian. I'm joining the band tonight. Is that okay? Yeah.
What are you playing tonight?
You know, I'll play some little bits of fill-in, you know, like things.
He's going to be the touring keyboardist now. That's how this works, right?
Well, we played together in '83. Brian came up and played with us at the LA Forum, actually. That was the first time we played together, and that was just
How cool. Here, wait,
totally
you're
cool.
blocking the camera, and they want to see your
Oh,
face, and that's how
okay.
this works. Yeah, okay, better. Now you're going to be doing the inducting.
I am indeed. It is my honor to induct these boys.
And why do you think they're so special? Because I already know why they are.
I'm biased. I've known them for such a long time, and I love them. You know, we've been we go back, as Phil said, you know, and they're amazing. They're wonderful. They're family to me, so it had to be me. I wasn't going to let anybody else do this except me.
Good. I like that you're owning that. That's 100%. This is right. Now, you guys are going to play tonight, and do we have anything special in mind? Is
What do
there...
you want to hear? Got any requests?
I mean...
What would you like?
Hysteria.
Oh, okay.
Can I have that
We'll
one?
do that.
Oh, all right.
Go on, anything else?
I mean, all of them,
Oh,
yes.
we'll do that then.
Yeah.
We'll do
Can you
all
just
of
do
them.
all of them?
We'll do as many as we can until they pull us off.
I did hear, like most years, people only play like one or two songs. You guys are going to be playing more.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Okay.
Nice surprise at the end as well, but I'm not going to say any more. just a nice surprise at the end.
It's going to be like a lot of sugar pouring on the audience. That's right. That's what everybody.
Yeah, more surprising than that. That's kind of obvious, you know. This will be more surprising.
That's what it would be. Is there anything that you guys? Is there anything like special about being inducted into the Hall of Fame? That, like, are there other people that are in here? Did you think about this when you were in your career, like in the last 30 years? Were you thinking maybe one day?
We didn't think about it at all for the longest time because we never thought we'd get in, but with the fan vote and all that kind of thing, it really changed the dynamic, you know. So we're very excited to be in with the likes of Brian and, you know, the Beach Boys and the Stones and the Who and all that kind of stuff. What a great thing to be in. You know?
Yeah, and thank all the fans because.
Thank you, everyone.
Pretty much that's why we're here. Yeah.
Thank you.
Woohoo! All right, you guys have to go in because you're kind of important in the beginning.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You guys are wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you. Great to meet you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
All right, we got more people on the red carpet. Who's coming down the line? Trent Reznor is here. We have Trent Reznor on the red carpet. Hi. How are you? Great to see you. How are you?
I'm well.
Okay, welcome to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Thank you.
I am so excited. This is amazing. How do you feel? Is this like a good moment for you?
Yes, I mean, you know, it's quite a surprise because, you know, it's been 45 years in the making, you know, since I was with Roxy, and, you know, we've been around a long time.
Now, have you been counting down the days? Like, was this one of the things that you were hoping you could check off the bucket list?
I can't say it was too unexpected, so I wouldn't say it was on my bucket list particularly, you know. No, I'm just glad that it's, you know, it happened with one of the bands I played with, because I played with lots of groups, and I played with Jethro Tull and Frank Zappa and my own band UK, and so I'm glad that one of them has sort of been recognized.
Yeah, congratulations.
I'm also proud that I'm the first rock violinist in the Hall of Fame, so that's...
Is that true?
The first one, yeah, so that's good for...
That's very special.
For all the young kids, you know, who are practicing violin, you know, this could happen.
Yeah, and they think like, oh, Mom, I don't want to play violin. It's
Right.
stupid. No, it's not.
Right, well, I started when I was 7 years old, and so, you know, it shows that there's another outlet other than just being in a classical orchestra.
Now, was there a moment where you thought, you know what, maybe if I played guitar, I'd be cooler? Like, did you ever want to do anything else?
No, not really. I was always a piano player and a violinist, you know, so... and I put a electric pickup on my violin when I was like 15 years old, and, you know...
You were already a rock star.
Yeah, so here I am, yes. Yes, indeed.
Now, the first time I ever heard Roxy music was when John Taylor from Duran Duran started talking about you guys.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, who's that? And then I understood.
Yeah.
I understood the whole history after that.
Yeah, John's been a fan since he was... when I first met John, he told me he got my autograph when he was 12. So, yeah, they followed Roxy for a long time, especially in Birmingham where they lived. You know, they used to come to all the concerts. Yeah.
Who are these guys? Hi, guys, come on in.
I mean, it's incredible.
Hello, how are you? Carrie,
Hi,
how are you
nice.
doing? Hi, come on in. Great to meet you. Here, this is the world right here. And they're all here to celebrate you guys. Roxy Music right here being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Fantastic.
How do you
well, thrilled, yeah. Thrilled to
Are
be
you
here.
nervous?
No, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. The hoopla. More hoopla. I like it.
You like when people are screaming and yelling at you, right?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Yeah, the more the merrier. Yeah.
Now, I was just telling him that when I first got introduced to Roxy Music, it was through John Taylor from Duran Duran. He was talking about you guys and said how wonderful that he thought you were, and he's here tonight to induct you guys. That's got to be a special moment for him, but I mean, it's a pretty great moment for you.
Yeah, I mean, we met him like 81, 82. And so we've been bumping into them for years, and you've worked with...
Yeah, I've worked with them on the Arcadia album. Yeah, that was...
That small album?
So, yeah, no, great. No, they're great guys.
Yes, and they're going to be here, and they're going to be introducing you guys, and I'm pretty excited about that. Because I'm a Duran Duran fan, I'm a Roxy Music fan. That's how that works. We just go down the line. Now we know. And that's why this is so important that people keep talking about the music that they love, because you keep discovering really great music that you wouldn't necessarily be in front of.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay, do you guys have any wonderful holy shit moments in your career that you can share with us?
Well, there's that special hotel in Cleveland, Swingos. Yeah, Celebrity Inn. Yeah, that was just amazing. On our first tour in America, staying there. Actually, I've got lots of Super 8 footage of it. Each room was different. We thought that was fantastic. You know.
Tell me more about this hotel.
No, can't tell you more about it, but it was great. So we loved that. Cleveland was always great for us. So it's great that the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is in Cleveland. You know, so because they were very special, and that DJ who used to really love it. Kid Leo.
Kid. MMS, yeah. That's right. He played Roxy all the time. And so the concerts in Cleveland were always very special. We could tell who the audience were walking to the concerts because they were always dressed up in top hats and tails, and the women were dressed up in 1930s, you know, veils and you know, pencil skirts and all that kind of thing. You could see canes and top, you know, it's just very formal. And you could see the Roxy crowd like going to the concerts, you know, back in the early 70s.
We don't do that anymore.
No, in sort of every industrial town, there was, whether it was in Germany or in America or in the UK, you'd find this little hardcore of people who came to Roxy gigs dressed up and looking amazing.
Dressed to the nines.
Yeah.
I tried for you guys today. I know it's different. It's not the period that's the same.
Very Roxy, very glam, actually. The glitter thing, yeah, right. High glam, of course. Yeah.
But of course.
Yeah.
Are there any other artists that have been inducted or maybe are being inducted today that you guys are fans of?
Well, tons of them. Radiohead, I love Def Leppard, you know, Stevie Nicks. We just love music, you know, and we always love American music and British music, but it's great that there are so many British bands being inducted tonight, so that's really cool.
It is a great year. I'm so happy to have you guys here. Do we have fan questions? We do. Do we have fan questions? Okay, what one Roxy song is closest to your heart or evokes the most memory of the period it was written in? That's from Tammy from Ontario.
I think Virginia Plain, which was our first single, and was a sort of quite a hit in the UK. I remember recording that. It wasn't on our first album, and we recorded it later. It was great. So I remember recording that, and we were recording in London, in Piccadilly, by Piccadilly Circus, in a studio. And we were recording a real motorbike sound in the street outside. I always thought it was really funny.
That's very cool.
Yeah, Piccadilly Circus. At those days, that was considered outrageous.
Well, yeah. I think nowadays it is too.
Yeah, the police never caught him, but the roadie, John Ragg. Anyway, yeah.
Thank you guys so very much. Congratulations, well deserved. I can't wait to see you inside. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Thank you. All right, you guys, have you had a chance to experience the Rock Hall in person? The newly opened Hall of Fame is where every inductee is enshrined and where music fans can be a part of the celebration of their favorite honorees, like the ones you're seeing today. Let's watch more.
We knew that once they'd opened the door for the first time to our fans to vote for us to be in this wonderful place, it was like a steamroller, baby. We were going to get it.
You know, any kid who strums a broomstick dreams of making a record. We now join a very elite group as members of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And on behalf of my guys, I want to say we're thrilled, we're honored, and it's about fucking time. Yeah!
Everybody, since you're all super fans, we're going to hit you with some class of 2019 trivia. So the rules are simple. We're going to give you a question about one of tonight's inductees, and you'll have 25 seconds to answer in the comments. So good luck, and you can all help each other, because it's easy, and that's what Google is for. And this is supposed to be fun, so enjoy. Did you guys know that you can travel like a rock star? So when you book at Hilton.com or through the Hilton app, you can get the price match guarantee. That means if you find a lower rate, they'll match it and give you 25% off. I think you should check out our red carpet partner, Hilton. And I see Stevie Van Zandt walking the red carpet. He's arrived. He's going to be presenting the singles at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And we're going to be talking to him in just a second. He's walking with his wife. He's got his signature bandana and a purple suit. It looks pretty cool. He was inducted in 2014, I believe.
Take another step over if you don't mind. Couple ladies on the end. Thank you. Together here.
One more straight out.
Here he comes, Stevie Van Zandt. Hello, hello. How are you? Hi. How are you, Maureen? Nice to see you. I'm Carrie. Hi. How you doing? Hi. Nice to see you. Come on in. We need to get you on camera for these wonderful people, the fans out there.
Okay.
They've all been waiting to see you.
Oh, yeah.
Just you.
And you, always you.
Aside from all the other acts, not me.
Okay, who are you the biggest fan of in 2019 class?
Well, now, I'm not supposed to say, am I? Because
You can pick favorites. It's okay. We all do.
Nominating committee. But I have to have a special place for the Zombies. You know, I'm a 60s guy, but I guess several of them are from the 60s this year. But anyway, they really, you know, have earned it, and they're still out there, you know, doing great work. And we were the first, you know, on the Underground Garage radio show books what we call garage bands, and they're the elite of that class. So we were I think we were one of the first ones to book them.
You're kidding.
On their comeback, which was I don't know, 15 or 16 years ago now.
So you're saying they owe their entire career to you now?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I mean, obviously. You brought them back. You gave them this Hall of Fame induction, obviously.
No, but it does help to get people in when they're still out there working, you know.
Yeah,
You know, because it's tricky. It's tough to get in. You know, people don't realize how tough it is to get in.
Well, you're already in, yeah? So is there anything that we need to do to get some more of our friends in there?
An envelope here or there doesn't hurt. Did I say that out loud?
That is so you.
It'll be all right.
So what does it feel like? I mean, you know what these guys are going through now that you've done it yourself. What does it feel like when you're standing back there?
Well, I mean, you know, on the one hand, you sort of, you know, if you're not a big fan of awards in general, you know, you kind of take it for granted at first. But when you get here, you realize it's you know, it's an important thing, and it's going to be the first line of your epitaph, whether you like it or not. Okay, you know, so you might as well get used to it. But it's actually important. I think it's prestigious, and you know, you start to think about who else is in. You know, you're there, you know, with Little Richard and Chuck Berry and Bo Diddley and the greats, you know, Beatles and Stones, and you know, you can't help but at that point start to say, wow, you know, it's quite an honor, you know.
Did you well up a little bit when you were about to walk on stage to accept your award?
No, but I could have.
You're just so hard, man. Where's all the emotion? I know it's in there somewhere.
No, it's a great evening, and you know, and it's a great institution, you know. You know.
Now you're here also to present the singles, right? Which is an award we started last year. So tell me about that.
Well, that's kind of the fun part, you know. I mean, not the rest isn't fun, but you know, it's sort of the loose part of the evening.
He's a little biased because it's his thing.
No. But as you'll see tonight, it's the loose part of the show. It's where people can sing along and dance, and you know, last year they were dancing in the aisles, and it's fun. You know?
Is this like we're gonna have like a drinking game that goes along with this?
Well, that happens all night. I hope. I hope this is like that. We'll see. But it's fun. You know, it's just a matter of most of the artists probably wouldn't get in themselves, but they maybe had one important record, you know. And in some cases, the artists are in, but mostly not. Mostly it's like artists that maybe had one or two big records, and very special records that need to be recognized.
And you're not going to tell us. You're not going to give us any hints. You're going to make us wait until the show.
Damn right. That's right.
You know, I hate all this secrecy around this thing. You know, it would just be more fun if you could just tell me in my ear, and I won't tell anyone.
Forget about it. Ain't gonna happen.
Thank you guys
All
so
right.
much. Have fun in there. I'll see you up there. This is so fun. All right, music fans, this one is for you. Red carpet presenter Citi Entertainment gets you special access to purchase pre-sale tickets and exclusive experiences for the best in music, sports, dining, and more.
Baby, I'm not even in the gown. The only thing you have to say is
Your world could sound better, and that's what induction ceremony sponsor Klipsch Audio wants for you music fans out there. So let's take a look at more.
Designed and engineered in the USA, Klipsch has been delivering the ultimate audio experience with the latest technology for over 70 years. Klipsch premium loudspeakers and headphones. Your world could sound so much better.
So it's one thing to walk through music's history, and it's another thing to live it. So if you're thinking of making a trip all summer long, the Rock Hall hosts live concerts, inductee and artist visits, and so much more.
We're thrilled, we're honored, and it's about fucking time.
I have to tell you guys, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I've been to the museum. I was there last year, and I was overwhelmed with how much nostalgia, how much memorabilia, how many memories are hidden within the walls of the museum. And I can't tell you how much it meant to me. You can just feel all the history and the love, and you have to go. That's all I can say, is you have to go visit it at least once in your lifetime, probably 10 times, because it keeps changing. There's always new things in the museum. And this year, there's going to be a special exhibit with all the new class of 2019 inductees. And now, here's some more trivia. You guys, Sheryl Crow just got onto the red carpet. Everybody's going nuts. She looks amazing. Hopefully we'll be able to talk to her too. And I think that The Cure is here too. I think Robert Smith is going to be walking in. So Sheryl Crow is going to be coming up next, and she's a special guest of Stevie Nicks tonight. They performed together at the induction ceremony. Hi. We won't be getting her today, but that's okay. She's amazing. We have The Cure coming up next.
Yes, right here. I know, right? Come on down. We can come right here. Looking straight. A nice one right here. There we go. Perfect. Both of you, eyes straight ahead. Thank you. And then eyes here. Eyes here. Right here. Together. And here we go. Let's get this one. And go ahead, Liz. Wonderful. There you go. Thank you. Perfect. Right there. Right in front of me. Right in front of me. All right. Yes. Yes. Together right here. Together this way. Big smile. Yes. Together right here. Right a little bit. And right in front. Right in front this way.
Did you guys know that you can travel like a rock star when you book at Hilton.com or through the Hilton app? You get the price match guarantee. That means if you find a lower rate, they're going to match it and give you 25% off. So check out some more from our red carpet sponsor, Hilton.
I used to book my hotel room on those travel sites, but there was always a catch. Like somehow you'd wind up getting less. But now I book at Hilton.com and I get all these great perks. I got to select my room from the floor plan.
Very nice.
I know, I'm good at picking stuff. Free Wi-Fi, laptop by the pool is a bold choice, and the price match guarantee.
How do you know all this? You like some magical Hilton fairy?
It's just here on the Hilton app. Just available to the public, so. Book at Hilton.com and get the Hilton price match guarantee. If you find a lower rate, we match it and give you 25% off that stay.
And here comes Pearl Thompson from The Cure. As you guys know, I've already been blabbering. I love The Cure. I'm so happy that they got inducted this year. Hi, Pearl. Hello. How are you? Hi. I would love to have you here. Hi, hi, hi. So nice to meet you. Hi, come on in here. We have the whole world watching right now.
Great.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Very surreal. Yeah, very surreal.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Was this a moment that you ever thought would happen?
To be honest, no. It's just, it was a real surprise that some friends held a party and said, look what's happened, and that's the first I heard about it.
Look what's happened.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty well deserved, though, don't you think? Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Also, I really like that you and I are doing the whole gold on the eyelids today. Feel like I did the right thing. Yeah. Thank you for that. Are there any, what emotions come up when you start thinking about all the other people that have been inducted before you, and now you're going to be part of that class?
It's just an amazing honour. What more can you say, really? You do something you love, and it's been recognised by all the fans and things, so it's really cool.
Have there been any wonderful holy shit moments throughout the career that you want to give us a little story?
Holy shit moments?
Too many, maybe?
Yeah, too many. Travelling on separate buses so that one's nice and smokeless free.
Oh, yeah, that's important. You know, those are the things you don't think about when you guys have to tour. Like, everybody's personal habits are going to be quite annoying after time.
Yeah, well, I didn't like my clothes getting smoky.
Well, and rightfully so. You look fabulous, by the way. We really did match today. We decided to be twins. This is fantastic. Ta-da! Is there anybody you would like to shout out on your outfit?
On my outfit, it's just, I've done this myself. No, it's just thrift stuff and fun. Yeah.
So you're telling me that you're going to start styling me now with your own personal designs?
I'll send you the card later.
That would be amazing. It's wonderful seeing you. Thank you so much for everything that The Cure has done, and you personally. Have a wonderful time tonight. Thank you very much for stopping. Thank you. Mike Campbell from Fleetwood Mac is walking the red carpet right now. Hi, we're live on the red carpet. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the audience here. You're live. That's the world out there. They're very happy that you're here.
The world is out there.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, 2019 class.
I know, it just keeps on going. When were we inducted? Like in 15 years ago?
I'm
crazy.
gonna have you come over here because otherwise they just see your back. You were here in 2002?
Yeah, my band got inducted back then, so now we're back, what, almost 20 years later?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Has anything changed?
Life.
It just keeps getting better.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
So who are you the biggest fan of this year?
Well, of course, Stevie, my friend, but the Zombies, I really love the Zombies. I'm so happy they're getting in.
Yeah, me too.
See them, yeah.
Is there anyone that inspired, I mean, obviously the Hall of Fame is massive. Was there anybody that inspired you incredibly that's already been inducted?
It's already been inducted? Well, all the rock guys, Chuck Berry, you know, Howlin' Wolf, the Stones, the Beatles. That was my era, the Kinks, all those great bands, you know.
Love the Kinks.
Yeah.
People don't talk about them enough.
And the Animals, all those, there was amazing bands back then. And nowadays it's just kind of like, I don't know, under my radar a little bit.
Maybe you need to put your ear to the grindstone a little bit. I feel like there's some music out there we need to find.
Or maybe I need to go back and listen to the old stuff. Okay.
We always do that. We always do that. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much. It's great to see you. Thank you.
Bye.
Good luck.
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, you guys, the class of 2019. We're coming to an end here. So we're still waiting for Duran Duran, but let me just tell you, if there was once in a lifetime, if it could be more than once, our red carpet presenter, Citi Entertainment, wants to bring you more of what you love all year long.
Baby, I'm not even in the gown. The only thing you have to say is
So they tell me that John Taylor and Simon Le Bon of Duran Duran are going to be walking down this little red carpet any minute now. So in the meantime, I mean, you guys, Duran Duran is like one of my favorite bands. I'm going to have to admit this to you guys. I had a poster of John Taylor on my door that I would kiss every night before I would go to bed. It's embarrassing, I know. But I did tell him, and I showed him the poster. It's all tattered and torn now. And he signed it for me, and he said, with love after all these years. So Duran Duran means a lot to me, and I'm very, very excited that they're going to be here to induct Roxy Music, who is a huge influence on everything that they've done. So we're going to talk to them about that and what they're up to. They have a new album out. This is all very exciting. It's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, class of 2019.
We knew that once they'd opened the door, for the first first time to our fans to vote for us to be in this wonderful place, it was like a steamroller, baby. We were going to get in.
You know, any kid who strums a broomstick dreams of making a record. We now join a very elite group as members of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And on behalf of my guys, I want to say we're thrilled, we're honored, and it's about fucking time. Yeah!
The Cure has just hit the red carpet. Robert Smith is here. Everybody's freaking out. I'm freaking out. This is kind of a really big deal for me. And hopefully they're going to come over and we're going to get to talk to them before they run inside. I know they're rushing, but hopefully we'll get them because this will be everything. Hi, guys.
Thank you.
Hey, how are you? I'm Carrie. It's so nice to meet you. Hi. Congratulations, The Cure, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees 2019. Are you as excited as I am?
By the sounds of it, no.
Oh no! What are we gonna do?
I'm sure we'll get there eventually. It's a bit early, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess it is. Maybe we just need a few drinks.
God forbid.
Is there anything special about this night for you? Is this something that you've ever thought about? Is this something that you've wanted?
This is where half of my brain's saying, "Come on, say the right thing." We're very happy to be here, but it's not really something that's in a bigger plan or anything. It's a bit of a surprise, to be honest, you know, because we've been eligible for a long time, so it's very nice to finally make it. Yeah.
Well, it's not a surprise to me because I've been a Cure fan like since birth, and so I have to thank you on behalf of all the fans that you guys pretty much changed everything. I think you changed the game. The first time I ever got to hear like that very first guitar tone was like, oh my God. That nothing ever sounded like this, and nothing will ever sound like this again.
Subsumed into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, despite all our best attempts. You just can't win, can you?
You win in my book. Is there anybody that has been inducted already that inspired you in any way?
Off the top of my head, I can't really think of that many, but Bowie, obviously, is the main person for me, is the biggest inspiration for me personally. But for the band, there's a lot of people. Yeah, I mean, we've listened to a lot of people, we've been inspired by a lot of people. There are obviously a lot of people that aren't in, that I think should be, but we won't go down that road either. It's like, but yeah, overall, it's nice to be involved with something that a lot of our older heroes are involved in.
Yeah, for sure. Now, I don't know if we're allowed to know or whatever, but are you guys going to be performing this evening?
Why aren't you allowed to know? Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, we are.
Yes. Okay, so can I just sit on the head of your guitar? Can I just sit there and live there while you're playing?
That might be a bit tricky, but yeah, maybe not during the show. But.
Okay, maybe after. Yeah. Okay, this is going to make me very, very happy. Have you guys had can you remember any wonderful holy shit moments that you've had in your career?
What does holy shit moment mean?
Like something super memorable that was out of the ordinary, awesome, or...
Millions, yeah. I mean, pretty much every time you get on stage, you have that feeling. If you don't, there's something wrong with you. So it's, yeah. I mean, I think as a band, it's that the performance side of it is really there, the memorable moments. But creating things, you know, like in the studio and doing stuff like that, that's memorable in the longer term. I suppose that's the thing that as you get really old, you kind of look back on and think that's what we did. So yeah, I mean, all of it's a great thing to do. You know, it's like, yeah.
This is all kind of a big deal. Do you think that when you get up there, that it's going to hit you a little bit harder? All of a sudden, you're here with a lot of legends.
I know that. Well, it doesn't. I don't really think like that. But it's just. It's nice to be part of it. But I don't think that I'll get up there and think, you know, I'll burst into tears. Who knows? Maybe
I might. I think I'm going to.
I finally crack and become human. Yeah.
We do have a fan question. Nick from Illinois wants to know, what is roughly the songwriting process used to create a Cure-sounding song? How do you do it?
It's never the same. It generally is like we all. I'm on that thin ice here, aren't I?
No.
We do.
You sprinkle some fairy dust on it.
we kind of we play demos to each other, and then we haven't done it for 10 years. We've actually just done a new thing this year for the first time in 10 years. So it's kind of that's why I'm a bit hazy about how we're supposed to do it. This time around, we just get together and we just play stuff in the studio, and whatever sounds good, that's what we'll do. So it's like, and then I write the words. So I kind of have an idea of what I want to sing about when we record, and then I kind of turn it into a song.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's really a 30th anniversary of Disintegration, is that right?
Yes, it's out. It's our 40th anniversary, of the first album, 30th anniversary of Disintegration this year, yeah.
That's amazing. And you guys are going out for that?
We're going to be playing some shows at the Vivid Festival in Sydney, in Australia, just to commemorate it. And probably, to be honest, we'll probably do it here a bit later in the year as well.
Good. And then you have a new album.
Yes, so we'll also be playing new songs as well later in the year. So.
First one in 11 years? Is that right?
10, I think. 10.
What took so long? What happened?
Life intervened.
So this one, is this one special in any way?
This will be the best thing we've ever done, by a long way.
That's all we wanted to hear, obviously.
Yes,
of course. Yeah. Thank you so much. Congratulations on being inducted into the Hall of Fame. I'm very, very proud of you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hi, Questlove.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? I'm kind of freaking out a little bit. I just got Robert Smith right there.
Yeah, exactly.
You're a Cure fan too, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh my God.
Definitely. I was freaking out.
I had no idea what that moment was going to feel like, and now I do. It was just as magical as I'd hoped.
It was magical watching you do it. So.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Happy Hall of Faming.
Yeah, you know.
You come like every year. This is like a thing for you.
I can't even believe I'm a part of this process. Like for me, there's nothing better than getting that call or that email in July or August saying that get your notes ready and we're gonna.
And guess what? We're inducting another class.
Yeah. I've been lucky though. Like in my short 4 to 5 years here, I've managed to at least get one person in each year. So I'm kind of happy that this went down.
Who are we yelling at? Oh, Duran Duran just showed up. You a Duran Duran fan?
Of course. Absolutely. Are they inducting in Roxy?
So yes, sorry, Duran Duran is they're talking to me in my ear, and I'm watching. I'm in awe. You guys, like I totally fan out at these things. It's that's just what happens. Also, I just talked to Robert Smith, so this is all happening right now.
Yes, it's all happening.
But yeah, Duran Duran is inducting Roxy Music this year, who have been a huge influence on them and their sound.
To be in the room with Tom Morello as he's describing the importance of Roxy. Like, Tom Morello needs to run for office because he can make the most stubbornest human on earth ever change their mind. And I actually wound up voting for, I mean, I knew, of course, because of Love is the Drug, but I never knew the history of the band. But, you know, for me, it's an honor to see them here. I'm excited for everyone tonight.
Yeah, me too. All right, rock fans. Thank you so much for tuning in with us. I'm going to head inside and watch the class of 2019 officially join the Hall of Fame. Stay tuned. Stay with us on social media all night. Duran Duran's coming in. Duran, thank you, Quest. You guys stay on social media all night. Hi, Simon.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
I'm so happy to see you.
What's your name?
I'm Carrie.
Carrie, I'm Simon.
Hi.
How do you do?
I'm amazing.
You look splendid.
Why, thank you.
Absolutely.
I did this for you guys.
That's wonderful.
So you guys stay with us on social media as the ceremony unfolds, and head on over to rockhall.com for our ceremony updates, and you can watch the HBO broadcast of the 34th annual induction ceremony. Hi, John. Presented by Klipsch Audio on April 27th on HBO Go, now and on demand starting at 8 p.m. A big thank you to all of our sponsors, Hilton Hotels and Citi, for making the Red Carpet Show possible and for bringing us together to celebrate all of the new inductees, like these guys right here, to induct Roxy Music. Say it with me now. Long live rock! See you guys later.
Wow.